Good morning, everyone. It's Chris from Clearly Crafted. I wanted to show how I'm making some hangers for these glass ornaments that I have. So these I don't drill. These are glass coasters that I've turned into ornaments. So I usually attach some kind of hanger on the back. Let me grab one that I just did. Excuse my back. So I have this one, and it's still drying because it's not clear yet. I don't know if you can see that, but I found a really fun way to do it using a stamper. You have they're called like wax stampers, but I'm using it with hot glue, and it took a little bit of playing with it with the hot glue because it would stick. But if I put it in ice water and make it cold, when I put it against the glue, it seals it. And then I'll come back and paint that with some black paint so that the seal will show up. This seal is like a crow. I have a couple other Halloween ones coming. So it's kind of a really neat option. And I just bought this leather cording. If you don't like using leather, you can use, they have all kinds of different cording at the store. I looked for inexpensive ways to make things myself rather than buying, like you can buy the little hangers. This one, I just cut a small piece of the cording, and this one's actually a little too small. I trimmed that off. So I know what size cording I want. So I'm just going to, we'll go a little big, and then I can trim it down. So I know I want her to hang this way. And this is easy to do it this way because this back is not a decorative back. Now, if I'm doing a decorative back, I'm going to be using 2 small spots, but this is fun with some of these bigger ones. And I always crisscross because it just gives more support. And then I decide where I want it. All right, that one I need to take a little bit off each side, just a little, because I want it a little shorter. So now you could always, I mean, these wax seals, you know, are to use with wax, but hot glue is a little sturdier than the wax, especially if I'm using it for an ornament hanger. All right, that should be good right there. All right, and then I'm going to show you, I mean, this is, again, a very easy, just have to be careful you don't burn the snot out of yourself, which I tend to do frequently. I'm going to crisscross the ends. You see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. So I am going to crisscross the ends. So I'm going to just put on a big glob of hot glue. And a hot glue actually kind of levels itself out. So I'm just going to put it on a big glob, not worry about the other things. I'm going to hold those legs down while it's drying. I want it to dry, to cool a little bit before I'm using this. This actually cools it really quickly. So I'm putting my stamp in my ice water, drying it off, making sure that I'm upright. And then I'm going to come straight down on there. Hold it just for a few seconds so it molds well. And then it comes right off. See, before it was sticking before I started using the ice water. And it's hard to see, but then you can see that little picture on there. Now I'm going to let these sit and dry. And then I will come back with just some black chalk paint. And then that'll make it look like it's actually a wax seal. But then, like, this one is dry already. And look, perfect hanger. Perfect hanger for my ornament. And this is, I can do this in black. I could paint this in any color that I wanted to. And then that image, you'll actually see it once I put paint on it. So, just wanted to share how I'm making the hangers for these glass pieces. And there we go. They take, you know how long it takes for hot glue to dry. Not very long at all. So, all right. Happy crafting.